or for watching the recording. Today's topic is about renter's insurance in the Czech Republic and personal liability insurance in the Czech Republic, because these are topics which are getting way more popular now, let's say. Because let's say in Move to Prague, we've rented a couple hundred apartments to our clients. And now many of the landlords include the requirement for the tenant, for you, someone renting an apartment from them, to have either the renter's insurance or the personal liability insurance. So I just wanted to touch this topic because we sell that as well to our clients. So if you find a flat with us, we are also able to do the insurance for you for the apartment. You can get in touch with us also, just like if you want the insurance as just like a separately without the need of finding an apartment through us, but it usually goes together. So we usually do it this way, that we first find someone an apartment and then we get the insurance for them as well. But I wanted to talk to you a bit about how it all works, what does it mean, what it is and why you need it, what are the costs and all that. So first, the difference. The renter's insurance basically means that that all your things or all the things generally in the apartment are covered against some damage. It can be different types of damage depending on the type of insurance you want or the exact conditions, and you can have different add-ons to that. But generally, if you have some things in the apartment, which you usually have if you live there, then if something happens to those things and it's not your fault, then those are covered. So that can mean, for example, there is a storm. There was a small storm yesterday. Anyway, so if there is a storm and, for example, I don't know, your window opens or it's damaged or whatever, and then the water comes in and destroys your laptop and your sofa, you'll be covered. Or if there is some plumbing problem, the pipe breaks, and again, water damage to your things, that will be covered. Can be also against theft. So if someone enters the apartment, steals all your things, that can be covered as well. Then the personal liability is if you cause damage to someone else or to something else. Yes, right. It's just many things coming through my mind because this is like a famous quote from the TV series Arrow. Like, I came back after 5 years on a lonely island, and I didn't come back as a someone else. I came back as a something else. So sorry for that. You know I'm weird. So anyway, so the personal liability basically means that if you cause your damage, but it's not cause damage to someone or something, but not intentionally, then that damage will be covered. So that can be potentially if you go to a shopping center, you go to the perfume shop, then you trip and you fall down on one of the shelves and you destroy like 50 perfumes or something. Then in this case, that would be covered and your insurance would cover the perfumes, so you don't have to pay it out of your own money. That can potentially be, again, there might be different variations, different add-ons, so it kind of depends on you or on what you want to add or include. Could be potentially if you ride in a bike and then someone like appears and you like run through them, so you break their arm or whatever, then also this kind of damage or injury can be covered. There might be different types of that. Often these two insurances also go together, that you have the renter's insurance and basically as an add-on or as something which is already included might be some liability insurance as well, because it kind of can go together in case of apartment. Because, for example, if your let's say washing machine breaks, then if it destroys something in your apartment, then you are covered by the renter's insurance. Okay, so if it destroys the floors or your laptop because you left it under the washing machine or whatever, then the renter's insurance would cover, because that's covering your things in the apartment. But if the water leaks through the floor and goes to the neighbors below you and destroys their apartment, then it would not be covered by the renter's insurance, but that could be covered by the personal liability insurance. So in case of apartments, it might make sense to have both, because it can cover different variations. So also if the plumbing, the water pipe breaks, destroys your things in the apartment, that's renter's insurance. If the water again gets through the floor and to the apartment below you, then that would be the personal liability insurance. The prices honestly are not that high. Just to give you an idea, if you have a smaller apartment, you just want, even if you want like like a combination of these two insurances, let's say you have a 60 square meter apartment, the price of this for a year would be starting somewhere at 600 crowns, something like that. Then of course it depends on what kind of things you have in the apartment. If it's like a luxurious apartment, you have 7 notebooks there, 3 TVs, and I don't know, jewelry and stuff like that, of course it can get more expensive. If the apartment is bigger, of course, or if it's in some kind of dangerous area in a way, it might be also more expensive, like a flat area. Maybe you might not even be insured, or the price would be like super high. So it varies, but generally speaking, that would be a couple hundred crowns to maximum of couple thousand crowns. So it's a pretty cheap insurance and covers a lot of things. So might be good to consider. And in some cases, you cannot even just consider that, you have to get it, because many lease agreements now include this clause that you must buy it and you must present it to the landlords within some amount of days. So if you need any help with that, or if you have any questions, get in touch. I've already shared the link in the description of the video, where you can just fill in your details. Please be specific, like say, okay, I would like to get this or that or that. And we'll be happy to send you some quotes or meet you in the office, offer you coffee, and then calculate you some options. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. That's it for today. And I will see you again Thursday, Monday, until the end of the world. Good night.